a storyteller. He always makes us laugh with his jokes and funny quips. He was someone who bravely said he would go last when no one else would. So give him a warm welcome.
Thank you, Blair. I don't know who I am. I'm going to take you into a little journey explaining why I don't know who the hell I am. My full name is Venu Vinod Kamaraju. Again, my first name is Venu. It's pronounced Venu, not Venu or Heyu. I'm originally from India, so naturally I earned a bachelor's degree in computer information systems. For those of you that don't know, my people are known for tech support. Thank you very much. Do not be alarmed. I might be doing that accent from time to time, so just calm down. So I was born in India. So I moved to Chicago when I was about 4 years old. I was in between jobs, you know. It was a very stressful time in my life. I was drinking, smoking, fornicating no, just kidding. But yeah, I was born in India. Moved to Chicago when I was about 4 years old with my family. You know, my mom, dad, my older brother. Being first generation, my parents are first generation Indian. They had my brother and I do a lot of like cultural things, like plays, songs, dances, while we were both growing up. You know, I still remember the first time I ever got to perform on stage. It was a song that I did with, you know, a couple friends who were all about 8 years old. I was nervous and excited. I remember the MC saying all of our names, each of our names, just as we were about to perform. I remember getting applause. It was a song that we all had to sing. And I remember at the end, you know, we got, you know, a lot of applause from the audience. That was when I knew I wanted to be a performer. Even though I was only 8 years old, I fell in love with the stage and performing on stage. While all of that was going on, my parents also emphasized education, which, you know, made sense. You know, my father studied physics and mathematics back in India and was a civil engineer there, as well as here. My mother, on the other hand, is someone that I would like to call her the Incredible Hulk of academics and work. She earned a PhD in literature back in India. She wrote for a magazine there, and was also a lecturer at the university where she earned her doctoral degree. About 2 years after we moved to Chicago, she decided to go back to school and earn a bachelor's degree in computer science. And then she was in IT for at least 25 years. So that's what I had to deal with growing up. You know, that was just the beginning of why I still don't know who the hell I am. But, you know, I did fall in love with performing, you know, specifically acting and playing drums. I learned to play drums. In high school, I was in a marching band. I was also in the concert symphonic band. But having said that, high school was not the best of time for me. I had a lot of bullies at that time, you know, jocks usually. They're like, "You're a short Indian kid who plays drums. What is wrong with you? You're like the Indian guy in the video without the talent." My parents were kind of frustrated because I was really focusing on like music. That's what I really want to do. And they would tell me, you're a short Indian fat kid who looks like me and Danny DeVito. What are you trying to do with your life? You need to make up your mind. Don't do acting. Don't do music. It's never going to get you anywhere. You're going to be broke. Be a doctor. You have to be a doctor, just like all of our friends with their kids. And you have to decide that right now. I'm only 14 years old. I literally just started high school. It's possible if I could graduate high school, get into college, take a couple of biology classes, and see if the medical community would let me be a doctor. No! So that was my life growing up in high school, or just a small slice of life. Recently, I went to my 30-year high school reunion. So it was great because all the bullies who were jocks, all my bullies from back then, the jocks, were now fat, bald, divorced, had alimony, and had high blood pressure. That made me happy because it's called karma, and karma's a what. So as I get there, I see a friend of mine. I didn't recognize him at first. He was outside. He had a big beard and glasses, like he had just put on. He had just taken off his glasses. I go over to him, Kevin. Puts his glasses back. Hey, Venu, how's it going? We started talking. He's like apparently divorced now. His wife cheated on him.
Sorry.
His wife cheated on him. They have kids. The wife had a baby with extramarital affair. And I'm like, man, this guy was popular back in high school. What happened? And then I guess the story is that I've learned is you never know what's going to happen in life. Find something that you love to do and follow that passion. Because if you follow your passion, you never work a day in your life. And before I go, I wanted to say thank you to Blair and all my classmates for being so supportive and patient. Thank you.
I'd like to call all the storytellers back on stage. Let's give a real round of applause for them. One floor below. We'd love you to join us, get to know the storytellers. Beyond that, thank you so much for coming on a Sunday night. We really appreciate it. And have a great night, everyone. Thank you.